it to be, but we need to start knocking down some of these barriers or we're never going to catch up.
Thank you, Mark. As you know, we have begun that work. We've been sort of devoted to that work for the last 2 years. And I assume you're familiar with our work in the Home Act and in Act 181, where we have begun to do rapid.
I'm familiar. I appreciate it. And we need to do more. Currently, I think the tendency I've seen in the 25 years that I've been in Vermont is we come up with great ideas, but then we add new red tape to layer on top of those new great ideas. And we need to get away from that. We say we want to do this. We want to make it possible, easier to develop housing in the places, the smart growth kind of locations that we all say we want it. But then we create 12 requirements that you have to meet in order to develop the housing in those places that we say we all want it. And now whatever incentives we thought we were creating aren't really there.
Thanks, Eric. I'd appreciate, given that we are also the Committee of Workforce, you said really that the top challenges at the moment were labor and just costs, material costs and things. We'd appreciate your thoughts on how we can accelerate growing our construction workforce. We have put into play quite a lot of money to do that, and any additional ideas you have on how we can accelerate CTE excitement and engagement, things we can build on that we've already set in play, that would be helpful.
Real quickly on the point that you just made, the way we do that is by removing barriers to create new housing, to create the opportunities for people in the workforce to live here. We aren't going to do it throwing money at education. I'm sorry, but we're not. What we have to do is we have people that want to work can't afford to live here. And so if we can remove the barriers and actually create opportunities for people to live here, those things will over time improve. We're a very small state with limited resources. We ain't going to throw money at this problem and fix it. What we have to do is remove the regulatory barriers that exist. That's the only tool we have as a tiny state like Vermont. We can certainly encourage the federal government to create programs that support what we're trying to do here and what the whole country needs, but there is very little we can do in Vermont with dollars. We need to remove the barriers.
Right. I think we agree, but I disagree with you. I think there's lots we can do in terms of growing our workforce. And we have a lot of young people now who are very excited about earning serious money and staying in Vermont and working in an industry that actually supports them with a first class paycheck. So I don't
think the demographic data supports that assertion, but I do appreciate it.